Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Many bows to you. I wanted to share something about generosity. One thing I've noticed really since I've buckled down and started taking care of myself a little more clearly, a little more directly. For many years, it was like the photography was the most important thing, or even the Zen practice was the most important thing. And I would like get into debt or anything. I would do anything for either of these practices or whatever you call them. One of the things I noticed was the more I'm responsible for my own things, the generosity comes from a ground of selflessness. There's just less self-concern. It's just natural. And I think like it relates to how we relate to the world. I don't mean to talk so long. So there's times when I let my light shine and it's like for no reason. It's just love and it's like open-hearted and just letting the world flow. And I realize like this light is not mine to shine and use. And I think like in photography, if I try and force things, things don't work. When I let the world sort of flow, that's when a beautiful thing happens. I wanted to read a little bit from Nancy Mujo's book, Opening to Oneness, a practical and philosophical guide to the Zen precepts. And my favorite chapter is non-being stingy. And she gives us a lot of examples at the beginning in the many ways of thinking of being stingy. And she goes on, in all these cases, one of the things we're stingy with is the possibility of doing something 100%. Imagine loving 100%. I think that's what I mean by letting our light shine. Imagine acknowledging someone 100%, excuse me, with no thought of getting something in return, which would take part of it away and make it 70% or even 20%. We're also stingy with the truth of what is really going on in us, what we really want. We hold on to the truth, hold it back, withhold it. We play our cards. We play our cards close to the chest, covering the heart. We also try to turn a profit in our spiritual practice, to get something from it. We try to get better. We try to get enlightenment. We try to get seen for doing it right. What are we being stingy with here? Wholehearted surrender to the present moment. Letting our light shine. Just being with what is. Think how stingy we are with that. Think how much we hold on. We also imagine that in practicing that we will get what we also imagine that in practicing what we will get will be ours, which is, of course, the greatest delusion of all. Let's sit for a couple of minutes. Let the world spin around. Give all of your light right now. Right to this cushion, to this cold air. Nothing is more important. Learning how to give. Be with your breathing. Come home. Don't do anything. The hearing happens. The seeing happens. Just give yourself to it. Imagine jumping off. Just give yourself. Coming back to your posture. We got another minute or two. Just let the light shine. Be aware. Let it flow. Exclude nothing. You're the awareness. A few more breaths. Thanks for joining me. To understand it's almost like learning to be this exact particular Jamie, like everything about me, like this exact, like everything included, and just letting it kind of express. I think just being this one thing is similar, is the same as being the infinite, because it gets so specific and unique. It's so like deep. Anyway, that's silly. Picture 2. I wanted to show you picture 2 from the 10 ox herding pictures from the 12th century. These are commentaries by Yamada Muman, but I want to show you the pictures. This was picture 1, searching for the ox. There ain't no ox there. The preface was, "Till now, the ox has never been lost." And here's picture 2, still no ox. Seeing the traces. In the preface, "With the aid of the sutras, you gain understanding. Through study of the teachings, you find traces. You see clearly the many vessels are all one metal, and the 10,000 things are all yourself. But if you do not distinguish correct from incorrect, how will you recognize true from false? Since you have not, since you have yet to pass through that gate, only tentatively have you seen the traces." Verse. The verse. "By the water and under the trees, tracks thick and fast, in the sweet grasses thick with growth. Did you see it or did you not? But even in the depths of the deepest mountains, how could it hide from others, its snout turned to the sky?" In the Waka, "Determination, deep in the mountains, your efforts bear fruit. Tracks! How gratifying to see a sign." Oops. Hope everybody has a great day. The ox is here. You're the ox. Peace to you. See you tomorrow.